This is Dan, and we're back with another episode, and I'm delighted to be joined by a very, very hot prospect, the flycatcher, Connor Walsh. You made your debut recently, didn't you, Con? You're back
Yeah,
out soon. So how's things? How's things for you at the minute?
going really well, to be honest, lads. As you said, I'm open. Obviously, like took the amateur scene quite well, and I'm open to do the same in the pros. I feel really good, to be honest, lad. Feel really
That's
good, and I cannot wait to go again. It's like as soon as the last one was done, I was straight on to this one. You know what I
yeah,
mean? I
it
was like, I
was.
want the next one. I just want to keep the ball rolling, lad. And I'm in no rush, like, but I love it. You know what I mean? I
Yeah.
love the feeling of having a fight and that sort of like that mentality towards it. You know what I mean?
Activity is key, and if you perform and get them out in the fashion that you did with the last fella, you're going to have a bucket load of fights by the end of the year, aren't you?
That's it. That's it. That's the plan, lad. Just keep the ball rolling, keep enjoying, keep doing me thing, and hopefully, yeah, just keep getting them out in the first nice early night.
Yeah, man, that's it. So let's take it back a little bit. So I've never spoke to you face to face before. So growing up in Liverpool and getting into MMA and watching the rise, what was it? What was it like for you?
Oh, it was good, to be honest. Like I didn't really know much MMA when I was quite a kid. You know,
Mm,
like I only really got into it when I was like 13. I started to realise, and it was the McGregor come up,
yeah,
and that just blew me out the water. To be honest, seeing him the way he spoke and the way he done his thing, he was a big influence towards me in MMA. And ever since this day now, anyone asks me about him, I'll always back him. I'll
yeah,
always back him, whether it's against whoever. I always will, and I think that's what got me into MMA the most is seeing how well he done and stuff like that. And
love it.
obviously, you see a lot of people like that now, like with him. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So,
definitely. So the sport itself within your city now, there's a lot of high level gyms. Yours, yourself, the MMA Academy, Next Gen. So what's it like seeing it grow in the city and Paddy and Molly rising to the top? Is that
oh,
something
it's
for you to look
boss.
at and think that's where I want to be?
Yeah, like I don't really look at them and say that's where I want to be. Like I want to be like I want to be the
Further,
best. You
yeah,
know what I mean? Like, but they're carrying the city and they are like they're in the UFC. They're doing the thing. They're smashing it, and seeing all these gyms and that. It's boss. It's the way. It's the way to do it. Like we all need to work together and just keep
yeah, yeah,
building the city and ever. I think it's since MMA, like it's so good seeing like kids and that coming in the gym. It's taking them off the streets. I don't know about like round in other parts of the city, like, but like ever since MMA and like the McGregor thing, it's it's round by where I live. It's
mm,
quieting down. I don't know whether it's because of that, but you see a lot more kids in the gym and stuff like that. Count myself, like obviously I went like a scally or like didn't go on the streets or nothing, but like you just don't know where you would have ended up
ended up,
if I
yeah,
didn't find it. You know what I mean? You don't know. It could have been anywhere. Could have been a millionaire by now. You just don't know, do you? You know what I mean?
absolutely. It's fair to say that the impact has been meteoric and it's having a solid
Oh,
impact.
yeah, that's counting them all as well. That's the likes of Darren Till. That's
Mm.
all of them. Like Paddy, Molly, they're all like leading the way for us, and they're showing these younger lads and younger girls like what they can get into. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. So, from my perspective, from a fan point of view, should we say, I love watching it. The more and more every year, there's more of the likes of you guys coming out, and it's mainly Liverpool and Manchester that are making all the noise right now, isn't it?
That's it. That's it. As the other week as well, we just had I know he's from Manchester, but like it's still down here. We had Lerone Murphy in
Murphy.
like the UK, and he's just beat a legend, Danny. So.
Yeah,
It's flying, it really is. When you look back, you know what? I haven't really like looked back on it, and you think now, like it just keeps racking up
yeah,
more people in it.
it's quality, man. So that's the importance of the cities and what it's doing, the impact there. So let's talk about the importance of the regional shows because you fought on three now, haven't you? FCC, UKFC, and Almighty in the amateurs.
And
So
and Kingdom
and
as well, yeah.
and,
Four of us,
and
yeah.
Kingdom,
And
yeah,
Kingdom, yeah.
not forgetting about the Gavs. Yeah, so the importance of UK shows, because we see, look at the promotion that you're fighting under now, FCC. It's massive. It's on Fight Pass, so it's global around the world, and we've seen the likes of Aspinall and Lerone Murtha all going up to there. So, from your perspective, is it important to you to make sure you're on the right path?
Yeah, 100%. Like, I think, no disrespect to any of the other shows, they're all really good. I think
Mhm.
FCC's paving the way, and they
Yeah,
are they're leading the regional scene away. Like, I think they're pushing from regional into aspects of like being on level with the likes of top promotions like Cage Warriors and stuff
yeah,
like that. I really
yeah,
do. They're second to none, and they look after all the fighters. That's what I will say. And I think to be on a show like this, I feel like I'm so happy to be on a platform like this and being shown on UFC Fight Pass. You know what I mean? It's a big thing for me, and I go into every fight like knowing how lucky I am to be here, but I've also worked so hard for it.
absolutely,
You know what I mean?
absolutely,
So
absolutely. So with Cage Warriors, it's notorious for being the direct pathway to the UFC. It's the UFC's little brother. So people are seeing that the FCC is Cage Warriors' little brother, but the quality is getting better and better. And sometimes you can have one fight in FCC, and you know that you can go and compete with some of the more contender guys in Cage Warriors, isn't it?
yeah, yeah, I agree. It always has been that way. I've always seen it as well as FCC to be the little brother of Cage Warriors, but
Mhm.
that's before they had Fight Pass. Like
Yeah, yeah,
honestly, they're on the rise, and it's a big up and coming show. It really is. It really
love it.
is.
So the nickname, Connor, the flycatcher, where did it all come about, mate? How did that stick?
So it was after my third fight in, and my coach put like a photo up of me. I don't know whether you've seen the photo, and it's me like pointing towards the camera.
Oh yeah,
And
yeah.
it's ever since he put it up on his Instagram and put under it like the flycatcher, and I was like, "Hey, that's catchy, that."
I
That's
like it.
catchy. And then ever since, like, we just been having a laugh in the gym and that. And then I've just got called like the flycatcher then from them, which is
I
mad.
love it. Love it. So your pro debut, we touched on that a little bit then. But you only get one pro debut. I mean, you've done the walk to the cage multiple times as an amateur, but the fight week, the walk to the cage as a pro. Talk us through the feelings, Connor, because you only get one, don't you, brother?
Yeah, like to be honest, I soaked it all in. I couldn't look back and go, I didn't do this, didn't do that. I put every bit of hard training in as I do in every camp. But like the week of that was just like smile on my face, like this is crazy. I'm literally about to make my pro debut on
On
UFC Fight
UFC
Pass.
Fight Pass.
Yeah, and it's like
Quality,
this is mad. That was like one of my
quality.
first little milestones for myself, and I'm
Yeah,
like, this is but like you know what? You know when I walked out and stuff, like I've never been so relaxed. I felt belonged. Like I felt
yeah.
like that's where I'm supposed to be.
Supposed to be,
Right,
yeah,
right now,
definitely.
that's where I'm supposed to be at this time. And like I don't know, I just like you see me walk out. I'm just when we were in the back behind the curtains, my song's on, and I'm just singing away to my song. And then as my beat drops on my song, I just spun round and was just like, "See you later, boys," to my corner. And
Love it.
I was buzzing to be there. I really was. I was buzzing to be there.
I love it. Well, not just not just yourself, your attitude towards the fight game, because I think you're very, very mature, especially for your young age. Your performances match that. Now, the pinpoint calf kicks in that debut just before you managed to get and it was UFC submission of the night as well. I thought it was a clinic, to be honest, mate.
Yeah. You know what? I seen like the lad come out, he was I seen he was very heavy on that front leg straight
Hmm.
away. And I could see the way he was coming forward. It was like he wanted to bomb me, you know what I mean? He was like
Yeah,
coming over with his hands in there. And I knew he was heavy on that front leg. So as soon as I kicked it once and seen him fall, I was like, to be honest with you, I thought I'm gonna get a stoppage with calf kicks here. And I
I did.
kept kicking it, and then he rushed me, and then I was like, "Oh, just grab him!" And then as I've grabbed him, he's obviously like give us back and that up. Respect to him though, like he took a
Oh
lot
yeah,
there. He
yeah.
took, I think I don't know how many he took, but he took them like a champ.
Yeah, I did. There was several of them car fix. I felt them
Yeah.
from through the TV, mate. So he
So
must have
did
felt
I. I was
them.
feeling when I was kicking. I was like, just stay down. But
No,
yeah,
it
it
was
was.
a
It was
top
good.
class performance and stuff like that. But are you still trying to perfect your craft? Because there's still a lot of work to be done, isn't there?
100%. I'm nowhere near where I want to be. Like
Mhm.
I, when you say perfect the craft, I'm not even close to where I want to be. Yeah, like I've got so much improvements to do. Like there's things that we took away from that fight that I need to improve on, and it's not just stuff like that. Like I train every day, and I see things every time I go out. I've learned something new. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? And that's the
Yeah,
way it'll look. That I think that's the way it'll always be with the team behind me. That's the way it'll always be, and that's what I plan to do. Is to just keep getting better. Like I obviously everyone wants to win. I want to win, but I also want to learn more. You know what I mean? I just want to
yeah,
get
yeah.
better. That's like the main thing. I just want to keep getting better.
Absolutely. Now, there's a lot of other promotions out there that don't really have many flyweights that are grabbing the attention, that have grabbed my attention, like you have. But it's you're not interested in other promotions, are you? It's basically the UFC, the top of the UFC,
I
legend
want to.
status.
That's it. I want to be a legend in UFC. Like whatever promotion can get me there, whatever promotion thinks they can help, then let's get me to the UFC. That's the main thing.
Absolutely love it.
But what I
Um,
will say is FCC are doing a cracking job at the minute.
they
So
are, they are. Absolutely. Right. Now, your expectations for 2024, we touched on it a little bit, but is that just it, Connor? Just activity as not quick
yeah,
turnarounds because you still want to hone your craft and stuff, but you just want to stay active, don't you, mate?
that's it. I want to stay active, but I want to go away and learn like in Thailand, like
Yeah,
I
yeah.
do it like pretty much all the time. Like after every year sort of thing. That's what I want to do. So I'm gonna look on going there in like September. But yeah, mate, that's it. Like I just want to just keep evolving, keep getting better, keep getting fights. You know what I mean? And it's a bonus now as well. I get paid to fight, which is even better.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
like I used to fight for not well, you get your ticket
Next
sales
to
and that, but
nothing.
like pretty much nothing, isn't it?
Yeah.
But like now it's crazy to think I actually get paid to do what I love, which is great. So just keep
Yeah.
fighting, keep doing me thing. But there's no rush. That's the main thing. There's no rush from 20 years of age. There's definitely no rush.
Yeah, definitely. And I know it's a long, long time away, but when all said and done and your career's over, I know we've talked about legend status within the UFC and stuff like that. When people mention the name Connor Walsh, how do you want your legacy to be remembered?
I just wanted to be remembered like, wow, he was some fighter. That's it. That's all I ask. Is just like he's remembered as the best.
The best.
You know what I mean? The way you look at Demetrius Johnson now was like
Mhm.
that lad was. When you look back, you think that lad was something special. What he used to
Looking
do.
real.
You know what I mean? And that's what I'm coming to do. Coming to take
Absolutely.
your throne, DJ lad.
Mighty Mouse move over.
Yeah.
We're going to finish it with a little bit of fun, Connor. We started doing
Yeah.
this with a lot of fighters. So it's if fighters were dog breeds, what would they be? So we've got five well-known names, and they're from your neck of the woods as well. So we'll start with the one at the top here, Mr. Shamrock.
Shem. I reckon Shem. Oh, that's a good one, I reckon. Oh, one of them. What's that? I can't think of it. What is it? The big tall black ones and the like security dogs.
A Doberman or a Cane
Yeah.
Corso. Yeah,
Is it something like that? You know
yeah,
what I'm on about? The big ones, the security dogs. He just reminds me because he's dead tall, isn't he?
love it. The Gorilla, Darren Till.
Eh, like a pit bull or something. I
Oh,
reckon
like it.
like a pit bull. Yeah.
Savage, innit? Another savage, Adam Cullen.
Adam Cullen. Um, Adam Cullen. What would this be? Maybe like me. I reckon like a pit bull again. Yeah, like a pit bull.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just full of pit bulls in the L postcode, isn't it, mate?
Innit? But all just
Nation,
animals.
Nathan Fletcher.
Nathan Fletcher. I reckon. Oh,
I'm thinking more of like a calm kind of dog.
yeah, calm
Yeah.
dog, but like if it needs to, it'll snap you. You know what I mean?
Snap. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I can't think of a dog for that though. No, I don't know. I don't know about
No,
that one. You know, my head's
we'll
gone on
pass
that
on
one.
Nathan Fletcher. I did have Rottweiler in my head. Nice and
Yeah,
calm
like
and like
yeah, and then
switch.
yeah, we will go with Rottweiler. Yeah,
Yeah. And another one, this one should be good, and there's a lot of options for this. Luke Riley.
it's got to be a Rotty. That's a Rotty.
Another one.
It's definitely a Rotty.
He's
Yeah, come
savage.
out at you.
Absolutely savage. So just before we go, Connor, do you know much about your opponent on June the 8th?
To be honest, I don't know too much. I know he's 2-0. I know he's quite tall for the division.
Mm,
Um, and he comes from like a legit place, and he's a legit kid. Like he's meant to be quite good. So I look forward to it. I hope he brings the best on the night and
yeah,
does his
absolutely.
thing. You know what I mean? But I'm ready. That's all I'll say. And I've covered every aspect of the sport, and I'm here. I'm here. You know what I mean? So just got to wait a little bit of weight to lose, and then we're here.
I love it, love it. But that's another thing. Just want to touch on quickly is FCC and the matchmaking. It's unrivaled, isn't it?
Oh, it's crazy, crazy good,
Crazy.
crazy good. You see the work. You see the work they put in behind, don't you? Like some of the fights that you see on there is unbelievable. It really
Absolutely.
is. It's unbelievable, and you see some of the names that they've brought through. It's like obviously they know what they're doing, don't they?
Yeah, absolutely.
You
Well,
know what I mean?
you'll be one of them names soon, Connor. That
Hundred
everybody
percent.
who's
Not long,
everybody
lad.
will know who they are, brother.
Not long, lad. Defo.
Top one for your time today, Con. Take care, my mate.
No, I appreciate it, lad. Thank you.